Welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle and I am a family and newborn photographer and videographer located in Greenville, South Carolina. And today we are going to be talking all about how I tripled my business revenue from 2023 to 2024. And I want to help you guys do that same thing in your business. But before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about my SEO mini course that I just created for photographers. It is only $87 if you jump in right now, and it is called SEO Made Simple, a mini course for photographers. So it's going to break down everything that you need to know in an easy to understand and easy to implement way so that you can start ranking #1 on Google just like I did. Okay, so now let's dive into how I tripled my business revenue from 2023 to 2024. So I actually had my second baby in 2024. I had my first baby in 2022. And so I took a 4-month maternity leave and I only worked part-time. So my husband and I actually don't do any form of childcare. We just try to work opposite hours. So I'm with the kids full-time Monday through Friday while he works, and then I work evenings and weekends. But I really don't work 40 hours a week. So even with taking a 4-month maternity leave and only working part-time, I was able to make more than a full-time income, and I was able to triple my business revenue like I talked about. So I was surprised, ecstatic. I was so happy that I was able to do this, and I really want to help other photographers be able to do this as well. So I actually had a pretty rough year with my business in 2022 because I moved from Indiana to South Carolina and I changed photography niches. So I started out as a wedding photographer in Indiana. I did that for about 7 years, and then I moved here to Greenville, and I knew that when we started a family, I wanted to change photography niches from weddings to newborns and families because it just wasn't sustainable to keep working in the wedding photography industry for me. I just worked all the time, and I knew I didn't want to work that much and be away from my kids for 14-hour days once we had kids. So with family and newborn photography, I actually have been able to work less than half the amount of time that I did when I was a wedding photographer, and I make more money now than I did when I was a wedding photographer. And the way that I was able to do that was through SEO. So after we moved here, I struggled to get clients at first because I moved to a new city and I changed niches. So I really focused that first year on building up my SEO. Now, SEO is a long game. It's gonna take about 1 to 3 months after you start implementing these SEO changes to start seeing results. But once I did, it just blew up and snowballed all at once. So I started ranking #1 on Google for all of these super important keywords in my area, such as Greenville, South Carolina family photographer, Greenville photographers, Greenville maternity photographer. So all of those really important keywords that you really want to show up for, I started implementing those keywords into my business and was able to rank #1 on Google for all of those important keywords. And I started getting so much more traffic to my website, and it wasn't just any traffic, it was my ideal clients that were finding me and booking with me. They were ready to spend money with me. I actually automated my entire photography business, so they don't even have to contact me, they just book directly on my website. So I'm able to work less, and my business is working for me on autopilot. My SEO is working for me by marketing for me on autopilot. I don't have to do anything after those initial SEO settings are set up, and then my booking system is working for me on autopilot. So all I do is show up to my sessions, edit them, and deliver them. Everything else is really running on autopilot. Because I was getting so many inquiries, I was getting flooded, I was having to say no to so many people, I was able to triple my prices. And now my pricing for a full session that includes everything is $950, whereas when I first moved here, I actually lowered my prices because I was struggling so much to book. So I started out with my full sessions being, I think, $300 when I first moved here. And now, 3 years later, they are $950 because I'm getting so much traffic to my website because of my SEO. So I want to help you guys achieve these same results. I really want 2025 to be your year where you are able to accomplish your photography goals, whether that is to go full time, whether that is to increase your revenue, whether it's to work less and spend more time with your family. So I want you guys to dive into my new SEO mini course. I want you guys to have these same results that I do, and I can walk you through through step by step how to achieve this in your business through SEO. So dive into my new SEO mini course, SEO Made Simple. The link will be in the description below, and I cannot wait to see you guys inside the course.